Hello, thanks for joining us for another edition of Tips for the Webex User. My name is Matthew White, joining you from Ingram Micro's Business Transformation Center. Today we're in the Experience Center, and we're going to be talking to you a little bit about Webex Meetings Assistant. So there's actually two different Webex Assistances. There's Webex Assistant for meetings, and there's Webex Assistant for devices. Now, the Webex Assistant for devices is free as long as you have a Cisco video endpoint, and this allows you to do things like asking the time, starting a meeting, actually getting room availability. So you can do all that from the device itself. And then Webex Assistant for meetings actually kicks in when you start your meeting, and it can do things like live transcription and things like that. So let's take a look at what it looks like when you're using this from a Webex room endpoint. Let's go ahead and start it up. So as you can see here, we have our video endpoint. This is a RoomKit Plus. And if I go ahead and start it up by touching the room navigator here, it'll actually come up with the information that I've pre-programmed it to have on the screen. This is just the default. But if I go ahead and say, OK, Webex, I can say things like, what time is it?
It's 4:27 p.m.
There we go. I can also tell it to join my meeting room. OK, Webex, join my personal room.
Join Matt White's personal room, right?
Yes.
Sure thing. Joining Matt White's personal room. Oh.
And then it's going to ask me for my PIN because I have a PIN set up on this. I'm going to go ahead and enter that real quick while I pause the video. And then it goes ahead and starts the meeting for me. I can also find out how the room is looking. So is the room available? Okay, Webex, what's the availability of this room?
This room is available for the rest of the day.
And if there was another meeting scheduled in this room, it would actually give me that information as well. So that way I can get a better understanding of, can my meeting run long? Do I have to get out of the room for the next person to come in here and actually check out the room? And then if you see the room navigator here in front of me, I can actually tap the Webex Assistant here, and I can then turn this on for the meeting. Now, Webex Assistant can do a whole bunch of different things, but one of the best things that I've seen it do is being able to do live transcriptions. Now, live transcriptions is great for people that are hard of hearing. It's also great to give you information after the meeting. So if I want to just read what the meeting was about instead of having to sit through and watch it, I can do that. I can also find things like action items that might have been assigned to me actually through the Webex Assistant as well. So let's go ahead and try out a couple of those features. So let's go ahead and turn closed captioning on. And let's try a few different things. Okay, Webex, the conference presenter canceled at the last minute. Highlight that.
If you say so.
Let's try creating a note. Okay, Webex, create a note that we updated the proposal.
Okay, decision created.
Or maybe it's a summary. Okay, Webex, in summary, we are moving ahead with Friday's release plan.
Okay, summary created.
Or maybe it's a task for somebody, also considered an action item. Okay, Webex, create a task for Matthew White to review the latest proposal.
Sure, task created.
Let's create an action item. Okay, Webex, create an action item to review the latest slide deck.
Okay, action item created.
Or maybe it's an agenda that we want to add. Okay, Webex, create an agenda for this meeting to review our go-to-market release strategy.
Okay, the agenda is set.
Or maybe it's just scheduling a follow-up meeting. Okay, Webex, schedule a follow-up meeting for Monday at 3 p.m.
Okay, I scheduled a follow-up with everyone in this meeting for next Monday at 3 p.m.
And the great thing about that is you don't have to go finding everyone that was in that meeting and sending them another meeting invite. That's the one I like the most. But as you can see here, this is a great way of actually getting information out there to everybody. and actually just having them be part of the meeting no matter if they were able to attend or not, and also giving those people that might be hard of hearing the ability to still be informed from the actual meeting itself. And then once you're all done with the meeting and once you're all done with the closed captioning, you can also turn that off. Now, one of the other closed captioning features that's going to be coming is being able to convert the closed captioning from English into other languages. It's going to be over 100 different languages that you can actually convert from English into those other languages. And just keep an eye out for that new feature that should be rolling out soon. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to the Business Transformation Center here at Ingram Micro. We'll be able to go over how this feature works and really help you get a better understanding of this, if this would be beneficial to your business. So thanks for joining us for another Tips for the Webex User. Again, my name's Matthew White, and check out some of our other videos, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get all these type of videos every time I post them as quickly as possible, because I do these for a lot of different new features as they come out. Enjoy the rest of your day.